What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we've got some news to talk about from the One Piece TCG. We've got some fun news stories, and we've got ourselves an update on stock, which is at the One Piece official stores, and we got some other stuff. So let's start off having a look at the sleeves. And I get way too excited, right, about stuff like sleeves. I understand this. But I don't even care, because even with what we've seen here, these are particularly good sleeves that I am particularly excited about. I mean, amongst other things, they've literally got pixel art sleeves. Pixel art sleeves of Luffy, Kid, and Law. I mean, come on. Tell me they are not among the coolest sleeves you have ever seen ever. I'm calling you a liar, frankly. I am calling you a liar. These are coming out in June, so we're a little way away from these, unfortunately, which is a little bit sad. Although, shout out to giving us 70 sleeves. That is a whole bunch of spares. You're going to have to break a bunch of sleeves before you can't use these in a tournament anymore. And I kind of need to buy 3 of these 4 sets of sleeves. The pixel art are absolutely amazing. As somebody who grew up in the 90s with many pixel art games, yeah, this just makes me so super duper happy. I really hope they do more of this in the future. Fingers crossed. We've also got, and these happen kind of every time we get a set of sleeves, we get a generic card back of a particular colour, but they've gone pink and black this time. And pink and black is a heck of a nice combination. And I'm a huge fan of this, and these are absolutely stunning as well. And look, they're just generic colour sleeves, okay? But I think they're the best generic colour sleeves we've had, and that makes me absolutely delighted. But I've made no secret of the fact that Perona is one of my favourite One Piece characters. And oh look, we've got Perona sleeves coming. And they're absolutely stunning. Now, the artwork here is not going to look new. The artwork here should look very familiar. If you've been following Japanese reveals, my video, etc. It is the alternate art of Perona from OP06. And actually, if you're a Perona fan, OP06, great set. Because you've got regular art Perona, which is lovely. You've got alternate art Perona. You've then got leader Perona and alternate art leader Perona. So if you are a Perona fan, I've got wonderful news, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful, wonderful news. And now we've got sleeves as well, which is just rather lovely. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The final set of sleeves, not really a fan of these. Looks like Law without the hat on. It's all a bit, I'm not a huge fan. I don't think the artwork's from a card. I mean, the pixel art is also not from a card, to be clear. But look, I'm not really a fan of these ones. I don't really care, honestly. It doesn't really matter. Because look, we've got 3 stunning sets of cards. The pixel art, the pink and black sleeves, and the Perona sleeves. I want all of them. I'm picking up all of them. If you want to give me one set of sleeves I don't really like in the set of 4, so I can just pick up the other 3. Remember, you're not buying these as a set of 4. You're buying them as individuals. So if you give me 3 awesome ones and then, oh no, there's one I'm not really a huge fan of. Yeah, I'm fine with this, honestly. I am absolutely fine with this. So yay! Job's a good un. Now, one of the things that the One Piece store have been doing really nicely over in the UK is they have been given a stock update. And they've been doing this pretty regularly, incidentally. They have been giving stock updates all over the show. And I adore this. And the other thing they've been doing is they've been basically trying to stop scalpers. So they've been putting stock limits on there, which is brilliant. They've been opening, unsealing boxes before selling them. I.e., if you want to buy boxes to resell them, people don't want to buy open boxes. Because, of course, boxes have hit rates in One Piece TCG. So you run into this awkward situation where if you're buying an opened box, there is an excellent chance, if, unless you're absolutely certain, you might be buying it from somebody less reputable. And that means that they may have taken the hits out. You might be getting a duff box. And then, of course, you've got other issues of various case hits and all of that we're not going to get into right now. But if you're just buying a box to open and to actually enjoy the cards and play and collect and all of that, You don't care if you're buying an open box from the official store, because you know everything's completely above board because you're buying it from the official store, but you get them opened. And it's fine because you're going to open it anyway and jobs are good. Well, they've been giving stock update, and unfortunately, it is starting to get a little bit awkward. Now, I want to remind you all what Bandai said at the Card Fest in LA. They are reprinting older sets, and we don't know which sets, and we don't know when they're coming. And obviously, they told us that a couple of weeks ago. It takes time to print these cards. So this is a stock update for the One Piece store as it stands at the moment. Things absolutely can and will change, and we know that. We have been explicitly told they are reprinting old sets. But do please bear in mind, this is how it stands at the moment. Things will change. But what we've got right now is OPO2 and OPO5 are done. As it stands at the moment, OPO2 and OPO5 are completely sold out at both locations. Now, the point of this is very simple. I know I'm telling you about stock in the UK, and some of you are going to be going, well, hang on a second, Wassy. This is just at the two official One Piece stores in the UK, in Gateshead and in Camden in London. Why do I care about this? And the reason you should care about this is a roughly accurate reflection of stock everywhere. The One Piece store is going to have an easier time getting stock because they're the official One Piece store. Sets which are in stock here are going to be easier to find, and if sets are sold out here, then it's probably likely they're going to be sold out in other places as well. Now, OPO2 and 5 are sold out. They're not even listing OPO1. Now, I'm reading between the lines a bit here, but if they're not even listing OPO1, that basically is saying it's been sold out for a while. It doesn't mean it's never coming back. It means it's been sold out for quite a long time. They don't feel the need to keep giving updates. It's been sold out for a while. Obviously, it's still sold out. OPO2 and OPO5, every chance they come back. And OPO5, I would be very confident because if you're reprinting sets, you want to reprint your most recent set, which is also your most popular set, let's be clear. OPO3 is limited to 1 box per person at both stores, sold unsealed. So OPO3 is starting to get low. This does not mean it's not going to be reprinted, doesn't mean it's going to be gone forever, but it means right now it's starting to get a little bit low. Which should tell you that as a rule around everywhere, OPO3 is starting to get a little bit low. This is a reflection of stock generally. OPO3 is starting to run out a little bit. OPO4 limited to 1 case per person in Camden and up to 5 boxes per person at Nanko Fundscape Metro Centre. That's the one up in Gateshead. So OPO4 is fine. Like, Camden is the bigger store and they're letting people buy a case. If they are letting people buy a case of a set, that tells us the set is not even remotely low. OPO4 is pretty available. So that gives us kind of like a power ranking almost of how sold out these sets are. OPO2 and OPO5 are done for the minute. Again, we know that reprints are coming of some sets. OPO5 I'm very confident, OPO2 I'm less confident. OPO3 is starting to run out, but they're still selling full boxes at both the places in the UK, which tells us it's not horrendously low. When it gets really low, they start limiting it to like 12 packs per person, half a box. The fact that you can still go and buy 1 box per person tells us that although it's getting low, the stock level is not yet horrendous. And OPO4 is fine. Like, absolutely fine. I know they're limiting it to a whopping 5 boxes per person up in Gateshead, but the fact that they're letting you buy a case in Camden kind of tells you everything you need to know. And there we go. That's it. That's what you need to know, ladies and gentlemen. So now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about all of this. Tell me what stock has been like where you are and how much you're struggling for particular sets. And tell me what you think of these sleeves. Tell me if I'm exaggerating when I say these are the best set of sleeves ever, except for the one. Tell me which of the ones is your favourite. Tell me which of these ones you're going to be picking up. Tell me I'm not going crazy and these are actually like the sleeves have been good all the way along, but tell me that I'm right and these are actually, even for the quality of sleeves we've had so far, ridiculously good. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.